Pregnancy due date: 1. Take first day of the last menstrual period. 2. Add 7 days. 3. Subtract 3 months. Example: her last menstrual period was June 10th. 10 plus 7 days equal June 17. June 17 less 3 months equal March 17 of the following year. Note: June is the sixth month, and subtract 3 equal third month, which is March. March 17 is the due date, pregnancy due date. Então, qual que é a data provável do parto? Você pega a data do primeiro dia da última menstruação, adiciona 7 dias e subtrai 3 meses. Exemplo: a última menstruação dela foi no dia 10 de junho. Então, você soma 10 mais 7 dias, dá 17 dias. Então, 17 de junho menos 3 meses dá março. Então, a data provável de parto é 17 de março. Weight gain: 1. Average typical pregnancy is what they are talking about here. Total weight gain is 28 libras, more or less 3. 2. In the first trimester, she gains 1 pound each month. First trimester is 3 months. She gains a total of 3 pounds in 3 months. 3. In the second and third trimester, she is gaining much faster. She gains 1 pound per week. On NCLEX, if you give a woman in a particular week of gestation, you have to be able to predict what her weight gain should be. Ideal weight gain chart. Rule: difference of 9 week subtract equal libras gained. Example: woman in her 28th week she has gained 22 libras. What is your impressions? A. Fine. B. Underweight. C. Overweight. D. Do and excess. With 1 to 2 libras it's okay. 3 libras off equal excess. 4 libras of trouble. Example: if in the 31 week gained 50 libras equal to 31, and subtract 9 is 22. Therefore, she is underweight by more than 4 libras. Doing excess like a biophysical profile, it's a trouble. Fundal heights: fundus, top part of the uterus, not palpable until week 12. 1. Therefore, in the first trimester, you cannot palpate the fundus. What if she's gained 10 libras in the trimesters and fundus is way up high? She's either not in the first trimesters or she has hypermolar pregnancy, cancerous. 2. You can palpate the fundus after the end of the first trimester. 3. Second and third trimester, when is the fundus at the belly button, umbilicus. 22 weeks of gestation. Why is this important for a nurse to know? You can use a fundal height to assess the age of gestation. For instance, mom comes in ER after MVC, motor vehicle collisions. She is unable to tell you how far along she is. How can you put her in the correct trimester? Palpating her fundus. Non-palpable. Equal first trimester. Mom is the priority. At or below the belly button equals second trimester. Mom is the priority. Above the belly button, equal 30 trimester, baby is the priority. Signs of pregnancy: only two categories on board: positive and everything else. Four positive signs: one, fetal skeleton on X-ray; two, fetal presence on ultrasound; four, when the examiner palpates fetal movements, not the mom; three, auscultations of fetal heart rate. 8 to 12 weeks is when you can hear it, although it starts beating at 5 weeks. Most of the information has a range where it occurs because every woman is different. Because of that, be careful because there's going to be three different questions for every fact. The first question would be: when would you first escutar after hurt? 8 weeks. The second question would be: when would you most likely auscultate a fetal heart? 10 weeks. The third question would be: when should you auscultate a fetal heart by? 12 weeks. There may be signs, probable and presumptive together. One, all urine and blood pregnancy tests. A positive pregnancy test is not a positive sign of pregnancy. Two, because it means you have the hormonal increases, but you may not have a fetus. False positive pregnancy tests. Two, Chadwick's Goodrich Higgers. A. Chadwick signs cervical color change to cyanose. All those words start with C, and so does Chadwick's. If the cervix is doing, the vagina is too. B. Goodrich signs cervix softening. C. Higger signs uterine softening. They occur in alphabetical orders, words that's more on the order, not necessarily what wiki. And then Chadwick's, Goodell's, Higgers. Patient tips in pregnancy. One, good prenatal care. How often to come in for good prenatal care? A. Once a month until week 28, first trimester, second trimester up until seventh month. B. At week 28, once every 2 weeks until week 36. C. Then every week until delivery or week 42. At week 42, C-sections or induction. If a woman comes in for an 12-week checkup, and she comes in the next at 16 week, then 20th, then 24, then 28, then 30, then 22, 24, 26, 27, 28. 2. Hemoglobin will fall. A. Normal 12 to 16, and B. First trimester 11 and it's normal. C. Second trimester 10.5 and still normal. D. Third trimester 10 and still it's normal. 3. Discomforts of pregnancy. A. Morning sickness. Uh, First trimester. Dry carbohydrates before she gets out of the bed. Of bed. B. Urinary incontinence, first trimester and third trimester. Second trimester, no incontinence because it's not on bladder, it's in abdomen. And tissues body key 2 hours all the way from the day she gets pregnant until 6 weeks after delivery. See difficult birthing second and third trimesters. Tripod positions, feet flat, arms on table, leaning forwards. Back pain, the back pain, second and third trimester. Pelvic tilt exercise: tilt the pelvis forward. There is for pregnancy, because the rest should be common sense. When you get questions you don't know the answer to, pick the answer and that you would pick for someone else. Pregnancy is not a disease.